Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles and Dallas. So Dallas will get the first position. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bird. It's Michael Jordan. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Johnson in at the one spot.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And here's Bird for three. Ariza with the rebound. Here's Dallas. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Ariza dishes to Randolph. Kicks it out to Ariza. Dallas moving it around. The shot by Powell, no good. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Bird, right side. And Shaq with the slam.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, guys, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Yao Ming.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And it's slammed in by T.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And it's Dallas with another.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Jordan. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Jordan's got his first basket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Teague kicks to Yao. In the corner, Randolph with it. Clock at 6. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Wade. Tight defense on him. Here's Walton. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already. Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Brogdon. Wade is covering. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Just 5 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Dallas shooting their first free throws of this. The free throw drops for Durant. Lillard's checked in for Daniel Gibson. He's off on the second. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Walton. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Wade misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Love, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean,
and so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
Damian Lillard out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Ori. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Thompson in the center position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Worthy. And the dunk by Worthy.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Second chance shot. Good D by Thompson.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Lillard against Westbrook. And the shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Rodman's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Yao checked in for Thompson. Riza comes in for Horry. Teague is checked in for Norman Powell. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Damian Lillard. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Shaq is checked in for Worthy. Bird comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Jordan, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
The kick out to LeBron. Down low. Yao dishes to LeBron. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Teague against Jordan. Kicks it out to Ariza. Another three for Dallas.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Gibson for three.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. How about that one, able to maintain control and finish the play?
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Durant's checked in for James. Johnson comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Brogdon subbed in for Jeff Teague. Here's Love. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Dallas. 50 seconds left in the first half. And it's Jordan with the jam. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes. Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Dallas making a switch here. Randolph is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. And taken away by Johnson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That shot off the mark. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That's his first foul.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnovers.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Westbrook. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets the bucket. And Los Angeles leads by 6.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bird. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the point.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Teague, the pass to Yao. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ariza with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Tipped away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Johnson's got the ball. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Timeout.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Teague. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Three-pointer. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Thompson comes in for Yao. And Ori subbed in for Zach Randolph. Teague kicks to Thompson. Can they get it? Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Daniel Gibson's checked in for Dallas. Worthy's checked in for Los Angeles. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Gibson kicks to Thompson. Kicks it out to Ariza. Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas again missing.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half. And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Right side Gibson. Thompson outside. Feeds it to Ariza. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Great D that time from Walton. And a wide open look for Jordan. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Orr. Johnson comes in for Trevor Ariza. Brogdon, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Damian Lillard in for Daniel Gibson. And then for Los Angeles, Pierce is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Dwayne Wade comes in for Jordan. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Johnson.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Pierce for 3. They get a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. Love's checked in for Worthy. Dallas trails by 15. Here's Durant. The rebound by Walton. Here's Westbrook. Here's Love. And the dunk by Love.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnover.
Kicks it out to Johnson. All sorts of time.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
Dallas trails by 17. And stolen by Love. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. That's good from Wade on the assist by Love.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
You know, he relishes doing that, too. I mean, I've watched him in the past. He loves to make an opponent feel the pain because of how...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with a huge surge, an 18-5 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Trevor Ariza out there with Zach Randolph. Then there's Teague. Then there's Yao. And it's Powell in at the 2 guard. Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. And we've seen it time and time again here.
Dallas trails by 21. Dishes it to Powell. Pass to Teague. The feed now to Yao. He kicks it to Powell. No good. Shaq with some nice D. And Bird, here we go. Yao with the block. That's a 2 from Powell. And the shot falls short this time.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Teague. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And 3 from Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to O'Neal. Look at that jam!
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there. Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
The tray. That doesn't go either for Bird.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Looking to get back on track here. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Back to Powell. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Yao with the block. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. To the right side. The shot by Powell, no good.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Stolen by Bird. Johnson kicks to Bird. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
What's up? You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. LeBron's checked in for Randolph. Ori comes in for Trevor Ariza. Daniel Gibson's checked in for Norman Powell, and Damian Lillard subbed in for T. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Shaq. Worthy comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Magic Johnson. Rodman with the block. Leonard on the wing. Oh. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
On its way from Gibson for two. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside Westbrook. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Rodman. Here's Westbrook. Rodman passes to Leonard. Second chance shot. Good on the jump shot.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. That one doesn't go. No good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one.